no gold is not enough.
Welcome guys, welcome to this video. In the last video we saw the usage of cookies and session, how we can set a cookie as well as how we can add values to session variables. Now in this video I want to show you a bit more about sessions. So sessions is basically when we use, for example, a user logs in, you set a session, you set some data like, for example, user's age, user's email, username, and you can display that data on every page. For example, if you go to any website or even in YouTube, you see your icon of your profile on every page wherever you go. So they are using session to display it on every page. So what we do here is currently I have this project set up here a bit small just for practice. If you haven't checked the video for projects texture structure, you need to check this video. It's just a small video to give you the understanding how these files are included in each other. So here we have the index.php where we were working, and if you notice we have include header on the top of it, and then we have pages blog.php and about.php, and both the files are including header on the top. Now if we go to header.php, it has the links on the top, and that's it. So if I go to the browser, refresh the page, I have home, blog, about. If I click to blog, we go to blog.ph, and about.ph. So that's it. So currently I'm showing Tom is 29 years old on index.php, and what I want to do, I want to see that this message should display on every page. So as we set the session variable, should we see this message on every page? If I copy and paste this to other files, let's have a look what happens. So I put in here, and again I go and refresh here, and then I click the blog. Now we get undefined variable underscore session. Now that's the issue. So to fix the issue, what do we need to do? We need to set the session variables on every page of our application. We need to start the session. So to start a session, you simply say session underscore, and there is one more extra s there, start. Now I added it in the blog.php session underscore start, so we need to add it into index.php as well, so that wherever session variable is used, session stays on and we can access the value straight away. So if I go to home now and refresh, we have it there, blog, we have it there. So that's how it works. Now in some page you might want to destroy the session. So for example, if I say, for example here, we know that we have we are printing here the line. So if I just on top of it say session underscore destroy, now you get the idea that session started and destroyed before printing the line. It should say undefined variable again. So if I go and refresh, we get undefined variable user underscore name. But you can see here this time it says user underscore name and age instead underscore session, because session is gone destroyed, so these values are removed from the session. That's what happened. Now one thing that is important here is that, for example, we have the session on a session start and then printing line, and we are doing it on the both file. But what if we have an application with so many pages, like 20 or 30 pages, and we want to show user detail on each page? So will we be putting everything like this on each page? The answer is no. In that case, what we will be doing, if you see here, we are including header on each page here. So we can do this, any common code that we need to put on every page of our application, we can add inside header. So let's say if I remove this session start from here and from here too. Now I go to header.php. Now if you notice, header is this something that is we are doing on the top. so everything comes afterwards as PHP goes top to bottom, so it should be fine. So here in header we can include PHP tag, and then we can set the session. Alright, so you can get the idea here that I added here in header. Now it is automatically present in all the files. So I go to home page and refresh. Now I do hard refresh, therefore that control and F5 to do hard refresh to clear the cache and all. So now if we go to blog, we get the Tom is 29 years old there. At home, we get it there too. So this is how we can access this. So when you be building an application where you want to use these things, you can simply check it this way, because you don't want to include in every page. Now, for example, if I go to about.php and I just want to print the name for some reason, so I won't be facing any problem. I simply go copy this and paste here, and I just want to print the name, as the variable has two variables, so it should be fine. So I refresh the page, I go to about, we get Tom. Now you can check as well, like your session has what values stored in it. So for example, we are setting these two values, right? But possibly in your application you set some values and you don't remember, okay, and you don't want to go and check there, so you can check that straight away. So for example, I'm in about.php, I'm going to remove this, and I want to check, okay, session has what values, so I say print _r, and I simply put here $_session. Now we are not passing any thing further, we are just using the $_session because it's going to give us the old data that is stored there. So if I go here and refresh about, you get the array which has username and age. So you might have like 10 or 20 values in your session. You want to show few values in some pages, so you can use this print _r to check what values you have. And for example, I want to print the username again. I know that this array has it, and I just simply put it here. That's it. So if I refresh, we get Tom. So this is how you work with sessions, and you can create a separate page, like we have these links here. So let's create a sign out page to destroy a session. So I say li, and then I say here a, and I say /pages /sign out. Now I'm just giving you the example how these things work. So we are going to do a project on this proper manner. Everything will be organized more better way, but this is just to show you how things are working, so you get the idea. So we have here the sign out page, but we haven't created it. So I go to pages, add a new file, and I say sign out, and I need to make sure these spellings are right. Now what I want to do here is I simply say PHP start and end, and there I say session _destroy. That's it. So user comes on this page, it is going to destroy the session. And let's see. So if I refresh the page, we have sign out. So if I click sign out, alright, so we need to start the session and then destroy it. So I need to do that. I simply put in there. Okay. Now what do? I go to about blog, maybe I copy this line, and I'm gonna put this in middle, and after the session is destroyed. So here when I go and refresh, you get this undefined, the session is destroyed. Now generally when we destroy the session, you get the idea. When we destroy the session, it's simply remove those values from there. And if I go here at the bottom and say print _r $_session, that what values we have. So let's save this and I refresh the page. You can say we got array here. Let me HR, echo this HR. Now this is how you can add the HTML tag into PHP if you want to. We'll see this more, but just to show you now currently. So you can see that we have a line here and then the empty array, because these values are no longer in the session variable. So this is how you remove the values from session. Now we generally give the message to user when session is not set, like the variables here. So we can do that in this case. So what we can do, if you remember, I used a function named isSet. So here, when I'm destroying a session, I'm going to use the session username in that case, and I'm just going to remove this. Or what I do, I comment this portion so that you can use this code, because I will leave the code zip into the description so you can check there. So what I do here is simply say if isSet session name. Now the thing is, this is sign out page, so we want to check if it's not set. isSet is checking if the variable is set, it has a value. Now we don't have user value because we're just destroying it here, so we need to check if not has value. So for checking not, you put here like this, and then you can say here like echo, and you can give the message user logged out successfully. Alright, so if I go here and refresh the page, so that's how it works. So hope you liked the video. Do share and leave a comment if you have any confusions. We will explore this more and make this code more better and we are going to do a project on this, so that everything going to be cleared very soon. So see you in the next one. Thank you.
And our goal is not in her.